Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your JDivine. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure to like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, you can hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man, I got a little story time for y'all, man. This story might not be too long. It might not be a very lengthy story, but I will give you the the highlights of it, if you will. So if you haven't already, man, make sure you sit back, chill, take a pee break, pause the video, get you some popcorn, because you know how I do. But all right, man, let's see where we was at. Where was we at? This was, again, I'm in Georgia, so this was fairly recent. This is really, really recent. I think this was in, what were we in? October? This happened to be like maybe in September, maybe the very beginning of September, right? So, most time on the weekend, I try to, move around, try to get some fresh air. So one of the places I'll go to is this retro game store called Still Collectibles. Now, if you remember, I did a video, I think it was like a retro game haul or whatever, and I would show y'all what I had picked up from the store. And that's the one I had plugged in the beginning of one of the shirts that they had. And yeah, it's a real cool store. People are real nice. They're really, really cool. So if you ever go there, tell them JDivine sent you, or tell them Justin sent you. So anyway, so it's just a regular day, man. I'll go on out there, man, enjoying the day, nice day out. And I'll go into the store, and I'll go in there to usually see what all they have in there to pick up. Because, I'm always the biggest one when it comes to the sports games. I'm always picking up the retro sports games, and, whatever it is that they got to pick up, I'll always get it. So I go there, and I think I ordered something. So I was going there to go pick that up, and I was going to go browse around for a little bit and talk to the people. And I'm always cool with the people that work there, so they let me hang around or whatever. And I'm chilling, and somebody had bought a PS2, a fat PS2, Def Jam Fight from New York, which somebody ended up trading into the place, and it was a physical copy of that, ladies and gentlemen, is going for about $200. That's how much they're going for that copy. Now, if you got it, if you're smart like me, you just emulate it. I know you would rather have the physical copy, but at the same as that time, we got emulation nowadays. So, like I said, if you want to play it, you can always emulate it. You know what I mean? So, the physical copy of Def Jam Fight for New York was there, and somebody had bought that, and they got a fat PS2, and I think they picked up some more games or whatever. So, I was talking to one of the ladies, and I said, hey, somebody bought Def Jam Fight for New York. They was like, yeah. He said I couldn't pick it up. I was like, oh, okay. So, we just making small talk. And then, I'm chilling, I'm hanging around, browsing around. And the next thing I know, I see this guy walk in, and I'm looking, he's just like a regular black dude, and he's walking in, and I see he has like the Calvin Cambridge braids from Like Mike and a wife beater and like this chain on, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it was a chain, but it was kind of like one of them choker chains, not the ones that like, the ones that be like right there, like where your sternum is at. It was like one of those chains where it's like right there, you know what I mean? So I see him, and I didn't really think nothing of it. And it was kind of bright outside, so most time when somebody's walking in and you got the light behind him, you can't really see like that. So it was him, and it was another guy that was with him. I guess that was his boy. And I kept looking, and I was like, can that be? Nah, I'm tripping. Nah, that can't be him. Nah, I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting there, I'm chilling. He walks closer and closer, you know what I mean? And me, I'm a natural greeting person, you know what I mean? If I happen to like see you or whatever, we had to make eye contact, like, hey, how's it going, man? You know what I mean? That's just how I do. Or, or if I happen to be anyway, oh, excuse me, brother, you know what I mean? But anyway, so he gets closer and closer, and I'm looking, I'm like, I know that's not who I think that is. So the lady comes from behind the counter, and he is coming to pick up the what he ordered, you know what I mean, the PS2 and the Def Jam Fight for New York and some other stuff. So it was like, he said, hey, you got the order for me? She's like, yeah, got it right here. Let's see, is there anything else you need? He was like, nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna look around for it. She's like, all right, that's cool, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. All right. So he's walking around, he's patrolling, perusing or whatever. So I keep cutting my eye at him, and I don't want to make it like obvious and make him nervous. So I'm looking, I'm like, that ain't who I think that is. So I'm saying to myself. So when a lady comes from behind the counter and she goes to, rearrange the games or whatever, I said, hey, so-and-so, have you ever seen this game before? Like, I don't know if y'all carried this one or not, but that was me trying to get her attention and get her to look at my phone, because I pulled up a picture of Lil Yachty on my phone. And I was like, yeah, have you ever seen this game before? And I'm looking, and I'm like, and I want her to see what's on my phone. So she's looking, and I'm cutting my eye at her, like, and I mouth the words, is that really him? And then she looked at me and said, oh, you so crazy. And then she was nodding and she was walking off. I was like, oh, wow. So ladies and gentlemen, that's my very first celebrity I ever ran into. Lil Yachty actually was in the same store as me. Now, a little known fact about me, honestly, I'm not really a big fan of like the, the Lil Yachty's and stuff like that. I know of them. I respect what they do. I mean, they got it going on, but that's not my kind of music. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't sit there and be like, oh my God, Lil Yachty. Oh my God, I can't believe it's you, Mo. Come on, man, let me get a picture. Like, I couldn't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Then the same as that time, I could get a picture just to say, oh, hey, I met Lil Yachty. What you peasants doing with your lives? You know what I'm saying? I could have did that. But at the same as that time, it's like, who am I trying to impress? Now, at that point, I'll just be bragging, and that's not what I do. And then second, I'll be a phony-ass person if I walked up and said, oh, my God, I'm a big fan of you. Lo and behold, I don't even listen to an ounce of his music. You know what I'm saying? And that's no knock to Lil Yachty. If y'all like Lil Yachty, hey, do your thing. I'm not one of those ones who be like, oh, he's sucking. If you listen to Lil Yachty, you suck too. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? So I seen him, I was like, oh shit, okay, so that is him. So he wasn't very conversive, you know what I mean, which is to be expected, you know what I'm saying? You're a big name celebrity, you know what I mean? You don't want people to be around you. You just kind of real tight knit with your circle, which I respect, you know what I mean? So you couldn't be too you couldn't be too critical of that, you know what I mean? So I seen him or whatever, and I had to be scrolling or whatever, had to be still looking through the games or whatever, and he said a couple words to me, you know what I mean? It wasn't really nothing like anything too major, but it was just something about video games or whatever. So his mans was with him, and I saw him, and I think I didn't speak to him until later on, until I left. So, I was like, I felt myself like being still kind of perusing around for no reason because he was there. So I was like, yeah, man, let me get out of here. So I went ahead and got my stuff, and I was like, all right, so I'll see y'all later or whatever. He's like, okay, Justin, have a good day. I was all right, but so then so before I left, whether he acknowledged it or not, I said, hey man, it's nice to meet you, and I just left. So anyway, so I ended up leaving, and his man was outside on the phone. And I was like, hey man, nice to meet y'all. He's like, okay, yeah, bro, you too, man. I have a good one. I was like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So got in the car, left off, and then I was saying to myself, I was like, damn, I really just met Lil Yachty, bro. That's crazy. You know what I mean? And when I was in the store, one of these white kids was in there, and they happened to see him and recognized him. And he was like, oh my God. He was like, he was looking like he saw like he saw Michael Jackson or something. He was like, hey man, look, I'm a big fan of you, man. It's okay if I have a picture. I'm a huge fan. And he was cool about it. Yachty was cool about it. You know what I'm saying? So he took a picture with him or whatever, dapped him up, and it was all good. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first time I ever actually met a celebrity. I actually, been in the same vicinity as a celebrity. So that's kind of cool. Now, if it was with J. Cole, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I don't know, man. I couldn't be that. I take it back. I would say I couldn't be reserved, but I really would. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it would be like that bad. But if it was J. Cole, boy, would I be starstruck. Woo. But anyway, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, this story wasn't too long, man. Hopefully it was, I guess, enjoying or entertainment enough for you, or entertaining for you, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure to like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. Appreciate love, support y'all for showing the videos, man. Most definitely. I know I said that backwards, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy JDivine, and I'm signing out. Peace.